Today, for the first time in my life, which is really surprising because I have actually played Minecraft for like 12 years or more, 13, 14 years, something like that. I don't know. For the first time in my life, I'm going to react to Technoblade. Now, RIP Technoblade, I know there were, a few years back, or it could be even longer now. I don't even remember when it was. I know that Technoblade passed away, and it was so big within the Minecraft community. I had never even heard of Technoblade because I'm not really like ingrained in the Minecraft community when it comes to content creation. Just played a lot of Minecraft. I've played a lot of Minecraft, a lot of different mod packs. In fact, it was the first game that I ever streamed. First thing I ever streamed in 2014. I played Minecraft, played a bunch of different mod packs, and it was a lot of fun. But anyways, by the way, hey, if you guys want me to do like a Minecraft server type shit, let me know. Let me know. I mean, maybe we do Minecraft. I don't know, man. I've loved Minecraft so much in my past. I'd be down to do some Minecraft sometime. I'm just saying. So like, comment, subscribe. Let's check out the Great Potato War. Skyblock. Skyblock. Oh, I know Skyblock. Okay, cool. Let's get it.
Technoblade, where have you been all this time? Well, you see, I've been farming potatoes in Skyblock.
Okay.
That wasn't a joke. It all started months ago. I just got a
How
set
long
of
ago?
superior armor and wanted hot potato.
How long was he gone farming potatoes, dude? Yo, he's got a lot built up here in the Skyblock. How long how long has this been going on for? I don't think this really says like an amount of duration this thing's been going for.
And wanted hot potato books to upgrade it. I could have just bought some from the auction like a normal person, but if Hypixel has taught me anything, it's that if you have a problem, the answer is slavery. So I had 20 potato minions with 20 enchanted lava buckets, 20 super compactors, 20 diamond spread-ins, because it's just free money.
Dude, this is so much further than I ever... Dude, when I got in the mod pack, so I did some things here and there. You know, there's some mods. Also, those mods were from 2014, and I'm sure the mods have gotten crazier and there's a lot more stuff. I don't even know these things. Diamond spreading, compactors, I don't know.
This upgrade, and with this setup, I was making about 242,000.
Does his cape say OF? It doesn't mean OnlyFans, right? It means something else, right?
1,000 potatoes per day.
That is a lot of potatoes. Holy shit.
I could have stopped. I could have put an end to this, but I thought, no, what if I went even further? You can check your ranking in each individual collection, and I was already top 50 in potatoes.
Okay. Is all of this on a server with other people as well?
I decided at that moment that I was going to be the #1 potato farmer in Skyblock. How hard could it be? First, I needed to get more minion slots. Now, I already spent a lot of time getting to 20 minion slots because I believe minions are important. I mean, they work 24/7, gathering resources even if you never bother to log in, and as such represent the only way to achieve the dream that all Skyblock players share, which is to not have to play anymore. Unfortunately, each minion slot requires exponentially more resources than the last, so I did what any self-respecting Skyblock player would do, and sat in the shop menu buying ice for 30 minutes. I'm having fun. I dropped out of college for this. And after spending many hours and 15 million coins, I finally...
Hey, you know what's sane, though? I literally dropped out of college because I spent more time streaming and stuff. Back in 2014, that's when I was in college. I literally dropped out of college because I spent all of my time streaming and playing Minecraft and some other games as well, but I fucking failed everything. I failed all my classes, and then I fucking got kicked out. Well, I didn't get kicked out, but I knew listen, dude, if I'm at a real university, Florida State University, I'm not even fucking passing my classes. I'm taking out loans to pay for rent. I need to drop out. I need to go and get a real job and you know what I mean? And unfortunately, I had to move back home with my family. Their internet sucks, and so I stopped streaming for years. What could have been? Who knows? Maybe I could have been a Minecraft person. Like I could have been a big Minecraft streamer. Who knows? Or I just kept going. I only streamed for like August, September, October, November, like 4 months, maybe.
The 22nd minion slot. At this point, I thought I had first place.
22nd minion,
there's only a couple of solo players that have 23 minion slots, and I figured if anyone went to that much trouble to get more minion slots, they'd probably spend it on a minion that actually makes money, like clay minions. But I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to go even more overkill, alright? I'm going to upgrade my level 7 potato minions to level 9. Now you might be thinking to yourself, oh,
Damn.
Technoblade, isn't that obvious? Isn't it just more potatoes? Why wouldn't you do that immediately? No, it's not, alright? Upgrading past level 7 on minions never makes sense. You're never getting that money back because upgrading cost over 100,000 potatoes just to get to potato 9. That'll take over 2 months to get that money back, over 8 months for level 11. It's just a bad idea. Oh, but Technoblade, isn't that just a long-term investment? No, it's not. Remember Cactus Farms? Remember how they were great for like 5 days and then the admins obliterated them in an update? Yeah. You really think your dreams are going to go that long without getting crushed by the admins? No.
Damn.
No, you're never seeing
Admins
that
of
money again.
Hypixel
I'm
are
sorry, it's
hoeing
gone,
him.
But I wasn't farming potatoes for profit. I was farming them for honor, for glory. So
For the
I
record.
started upgrading them to level 9.
You want to be
My
number
last
1.
hidden weapon was the Farming Crystal, which increases the speed of nearby farming minions by 10%. I could only fit 12 minions in that radius, but I thought, you know what? Whatever. I'll just make a second Farm Crystal. Here we go. Oh, okay. No, I'm glad Skyblock tells you that after you make a second crystal. I mean,
That's
like
crazy.
Just tell me that after I make the first crystal. Whatever. It's not a total waste of money.
That's
At least I can
crazy. Dang. So he just made this resource and it's going to do absolutely fucking nothing for him.
Thank you, Hypixel.
Oh,
if I wanted
my
to fit all my
God.
minions in that 8-block radius, I'd have to think in the 3rd dimension. And so, after restructuring my farm, the potato pyramid was complete, yielding 309,000 potatoes per day. But as an ex-English major, I decided that math wasn't enough to defeat my enemies. I needed to consult the classics. In The Art of War, Sun Tzu says, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. So I decided to do some investigative journalism. I discovered a forum post from September in which a user named I'm a Squid Kid bragged about being ranked #1 in potatoes. By stalking his profile, I found another post.
By stalking the Squid Kid's profile, Jesus. Technoblade, what are you doing?
Weeks later, in which he suggested he was now around 7 million potatoes. By putting these two data values on a grid, I could calculate the slope to estimate his average daily potato.
E equals MC squared? I don't think that's what works here. But I do think that A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I think that's a thing, right? Oh, wait, no, that's the triangle. M equals, this is a real thing. Yes, yeah. Y1 minus Y2 equals X1 minus X2, MX plus B, Y equals MX plus B slope formula.
Potato yield. It wasn't perfect, but it was the best method I could think of to estimate how strong his potato farm was. I mean, it's not like I could just go to his island and look at it. Wait, that worked? But what I found shocked me to my very core. No, this can't be. This man made 8 potato 11 minions, and then he painted the Mona Lisa. It was at this
That's
moment
crazy.
I realized that I wasn't dealing with a potato madman, but a potato supervillain. At this point, I fell into despair, all sense of rationality, even the slightest hope of making his money back. This man had thrown them all away to farm potatoes. I had 2 more minion slots.
He was
but his
beyond
minions
you,
were
dude.
so
Yo,
high
Technoblade thought he was the original potato farmer, and there was already one above him. There was already one who had thrown away their life to farm potatoes, dude. He thought he was the first one.
That he was still making more.
He thought
potatoes
he
than
would
me
make it
at
so that it was never
310,000
profitable.
potatoes per day.
Somebody
But
already
I wasn't
did that.
even worried about his potato farm. I mean, I still had some minions to upgrade. I was confident I could make a stronger farm. I was worried about his head start. The month I spent farming the Pigman sword, he'd already been farming potatoes. According to my calculations, he was already 7.5 million potatoes ahead of me. Even if all my minions magically became level 11 at that very moment, it would take 107 days to catch up. I can't go that long without uploading. My fans will murder me. So was that it? Was my quest to become the #1 potato farmer in Skyblock destined to end in failure? No, I refused. The sunk cost fallacy wouldn't allow it. If I
Yeah,
wanted
for
to
real, the
defeat a
sunk
man
cost
that had
fallacy will
descended
motivate
into
the hell
potato
out of you.
madness, I would have to take his insanity and triple it. It was at this moment I spoke words that had never been uttered in the history of Skyblock. I should get minion expanders. Minion expanders have
What's
long
a
been known
minion
as the most
expander?
useless item in Skyblock. So you know how all minions have this like 5x5 area in which
Yeah,
they work?
sure.
They don't actually need this area. They could work with 1 block just as fine, because all I do is break a block and then they place it right back. They don't need options. So what the minion expander does is it turns that 5x5 area into a 7x7 area, Why? Why would the minion need more options so it doesn't get bored? But with the Slayer update, they added a hidden attribute to minion expanders, which buff minion speed by 5%, which is still garbage. Diamond spreading gives like 5
Damn.
times the value.
I was like, oh, no. Okay, no, it's still garbage. Oh, okay, well.
I didn't have enough space to put both of them in my minions. But unfortunately, diamond spreading only gives diamonds. If I wanted to become number 1, I'd have to sacrifice all that free money for 5%.
Damn, dude, he just literally putting everything you have into something so useless. The dedication, it's beautiful.
More potatoes.
It's absolutely beautiful.
With the minion expanders taking up so much extra space, the potato pyramid was no longer enough to fit all my minions within the farming crystals radius. So I built the Potato Dome! Boasting 5
The Potato
floors,
Dome.
The Potato Dome could fit all 22 expanded minions. And after I'd finished upgrading the rest of them to level 9, the Potato Dome could now produce 337,000
lot of
potatoes
zombies
per day. At this point, the
There are
Potato
zombies like a
Dome was the
motherfucker,
most
bro.
powerful potato farm in Skyblock. I was ranked 20 on the leaderboards and rising
Whoa, he's moving up.
fast, and yet I knew in my heart that it
You'll
wasn't
never catch him.
enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close. But
Yeah.
what more could I do? Farm
Oh,
potatoes
okay,
by
the
hand?
monsters are
I actually
on-
did for like an hour. It made a tiny dent. Sure, it would have worked eventually, but come on. Is mindlessly repeating the same task for hundreds of hours
That's well, I think that's that's Skyblock, right?
really what Skyblock's all about? Okay, yeah, pretty much, but I wasn't about to do that, man. When I said 100 hours, I was not kidding. And yet, as time went on, it began to seem like that was truly the only way. The opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy
Ooh, interesting. What happened to Squid Kid?
himself, Sun Tzu. I'd done it. I discovered a critical flaw with Squid Kid's potato farm. His minions were too close together. Now, with any other kind of minion, that wouldn't have mattered at all, but potato minions are unique. When they're too close together, they'll start trying to plant in spots the other minions already planted and get stuck in an infinite loop, dragging down the overall farm's potato output by as much as 90%. The reason he had to notice this and was still first place in potatoes is because this only happens when someone is online and on the island, because otherwise Skyblock just runs a calculation to guess how many resources your minions would have made while you were offline. Anyway.
So all you need to do is literally go on his island and you fuck him over. You don't have to touch anything. You just stand there. And then his minions go, ah!
He left the door to his AFK machine open, so I left my alt in there. Welcome to the real world, Squid Kid.
Oh, wow. Not even him, his alt. No. Oh, my God, dude.
Okay, can we take a moment to talk about Jerry, all right? I got a Jerry here.
All right.
I got a Jerry there.
What's a Jerry?
There's actually 2 Jerrys in there. I have video evidence, okay? Look at this. He's multiplying. He's undergoing mitosis. But that's not all. The other day, I was just minding my business, and then...
Another
Why
Jerry.
is he there? I knew I couldn't rely just on sabotage to get first place.
What's a
'cause
Jerry?
Who knows if there's other people out there just like Squid Kid throwing away everything just to farm more potatoes. So I decided to look into alternate fuel sources for my
I will say there's already 2 people throwing away everything to farm potatoes. It's very possible that there's a third. There's literally the Squid Kid and then you. Why wouldn't there be a third?
I mean, enchanted lava buckets are already the most efficient permanent fuel source in the game, but what about temporary fuel sources? So I got a bunch of hamster wheels, which give twice as much of a boost, 50%, but for only a day. And I threw like 100 of them into the potato dome, and it started making 450,000 potatoes per day.
Okay,
And
that's
so the days
a
went
good
by.
upgrade.
Every day I'd log in and AFK on Squid Kid's island with my alt, while my minions burned through hamster wheels, quickly bringing me into the potato top 10. I was finally making good progress, until one day, when I went to AFK on his island again. Oh god, he's online. What do you want? Why do you keep doing this? I just wanted to check on the Last Supper, man. You AFK'd on my island for 12 hours. It was a good painting. I figured Squid Kid would find it a little
It was a good painting. That's funny,
bit suspicious if the same guy was AFK at his island every day. So I got a second account, and then I left them both in there. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness.
Oh my god. Dang, dude.
Why? Why are you guys here? I've been buying some enchanted baked potatoes from the auction house. It's not the most
Okay.
efficient use of my money, but look, I need potato 11 minions if I want to catch up as quickly as possible. We can't only have 2. It's not enough. Well, I
Okay.
mean, it is enough, but I want to upload within the next year. But the problem with the auction house is that
So he only uploaded videos when he had like a completed like thing, right? Nowadays, I feel like a lot of people, myself included, I'm not gonna fucking front here. I mean, we just not even only, sorry. We just upload whenever we got something. If we got something, we're putting it out, bro. Incomplete, whatever, we're in progress. We're trying to do something. We're uploading. You know what I mean? Because more content, the better, right? That's more possibility for somebody to see what you're making. A real YouTuber, not myself, definitely wants a finished product, right? I think that's more important to them. So, shout out to Technoblade.
it's filled with crazy people. Look at this guy. He's bidding 3.9 mil for 26. You think that's bad? 11 million. I could see someone bidding 7 million on a stack of enchanted baked potatoes. 8 million. I could understand that. 11 million. Deranged.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. What the
There's
fuck?
no justification. Send this man to prison. After a couple days of minion farming and buying enchanted baked potatoes, we have 102, which in regular potatoes is over 2.6 million, and we can only make 4 maxed potato minions with it. That's all we can make. That's how expensive maxed potato minions are. They're so good, but it doesn't matter because they cost so much. It's never going to pay off. They're all gone.
That's crazy.
Whatever.
All that
it's for the leaderboard.
for nothing.
I had to sell everything so that I could invest it in potatoes, man. I had to sell my
Oh
young
my
dragon
god.
armor.
No, he's selling it all, dude. Wise young dragon helmet. That sounds fucking dope. What the hell?
My rare cake collection, massively overinflated Halloween items. I had to mortgage my house. It's crazy out there. I actually did pretty well during the Halloween events, which allowed me to raise a lot of money. But I'm just saying, look at this spooky pile, right? Limited edition item with my name and pig rank stamped on them. Could you imagine how much money I would make if I put this on the auction? I would make Dan TDM's 15 mil water bottle look like tap water. He left a sign for me, whitelisted. What do you want from me? I'm just ruining Squid Kid's whole life. He's traumatized. He's just living in fear. Why are they here? Why do they keep showing up? But after a few days, I ran out of hamster wheels and I had to resort to my final weapon. The catalyst. The catalyst is the strongest.
Increases the number of resources created by this minion by 3x for 3 hours.
Fuel source in the game, tripling your minion output, but they only last for 3 hours. Fortunately, I had a couple. With the power of catalyst,
I had a couple is an understatement. Wow.
Output skyrocketed, and I put that all back into leveling up my minions. And in a matter of days, I had 22 Potato 11 minions producing 893,000 potatoes per day. I don't make hot potato books. I make hot potato libraries. Originally, I thought I'd have to go bankrupt buying catalysts if I wanted to catch up to Squid Kid, but I actually discovered that catalysts are amazing. I can buy the materials to make one for like 10,000 coins on the auction, and then each of them makes 14,000 coins in potatoes. This is a miracle. It's free money. So every day I sold hot potato books, and then I bought more crystals. And then I sold more hot potato books, and then I bought more crystals. And that's the story of how I made infinite money. Well, not really, because you can only use so many per day, but I made a lot, and now I was ranked 3 in potatoes.
Yo, he's getting up there. That's crazy.
Did some more investigative journalism and found the guy ranked number 2 in potatoes. I'm going to give you guys 3 guesses as to who left a funny rating on his post. Squid Kid! I was right on his tail, but I decided
fucking Squid Kid! Damn you, Squid Kid!
Visit his island to see just how strong his potato farm was.
Does his suck?
This is pathetic. Only 18 minion slots. This is just sad. I've seen Irish famines with more potatoes than this farm.
Yo, don't roast this man's potato making.
Get away with this farm.
He's trying to farm his potatoes, dude.
Like carrots. But potatoes, how dare you? Oh my god, this crystal. This crystal, it only covers 5 of these minions. I'm gonna throw up. Against a farm like that, I easily took rank number 2. It seemed like I was only one step away from my potato dreams, and yet Squid Kid had been so dominant on the potato leaderboards that he was still 3 million potatoes ahead. But with Catalyst...
But you're doing 800 a day. 800,000 a day. You're going to catch up
the
easily.
Could be destroyed in a matter of days. Still, to be safe, I kept AFKing on his island until one day I checked my alts window for a moment and the island was full. 2 guys I'd never heard of before had called the police on Squid Kid and brought a helper to investigate him. Who called the police? Whitelisted. Are you Squid Kid's alt? No, I just AFK here a lot. As a hobby. I'm so suspicious. He doesn't believe me at all. I'm getting banned. They'd been investigating while Squid Kid was offline. I met him later that day and decided to warn him. Squid, I know we've had our differences, but the police are after you, man. I saw a helper. Squid. There were 2 dudes, Squid. They came to your island with the helper. They were snitching.
Dude, why is he kind of almost talking like fucking Rick and Morty?
I don't know why.
Squid
names.
You gotta...
Okay, let me get my screenshots. You gotta be careful, man. The snitches be everywhere. Anyways, I'm gonna go AFK now. Just act natural. Just...
Why?
And I'm gone. It seemed strange to be helping my #1 enemy, but his sheer dedication to farming potatoes had earned my respect. I had to...
Yo, hey, you gotta respect him. He's a #1 guy. It's what you're... It's literally, he holds a position that you strive for.
Help from one potato brother.
It's what you want to be.
Also, I'm deeply scared of him. Did you see what he said when I told him the names? Names noted. That is serial killer talk. We ain't gonna be hearing from those 2 guys ever again. I kept farming potatoes, and in a matter of days, Squid Kid's lead
They'll be
was
swimming
almost
with the
completely
fishes,
destroyed.
not the squids.
And yet Squid Kid himself had no idea. He even put a billboard on his island, #1 in potatoes. But why would he suspect? Just a few days ago he'd seen proof on the forums that he was millions in the lead. The poor fool had no idea what was coming. Has it updated? It hasn't updated. Alright, I'm going to the hub. Has it updated?
What is it? 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 Oh, #1 in potatoes. Okay.
Yes. #1 in potatoes. To celebrate, I took my 2 alts and my main account, and then I AFK'd on all 3 of them. I think at this point Squid Kid knew
That's crazy.
that the alts were mine, but he was so confused. Why? Why had Technoblade been AFKing on his island for weeks? He was so confused that he didn't even realize that his potato leaderboard spot had already been taken. So I went to confront him myself one final time.
Technoblade!
Why are you doing this? Your potato rank 1 spot is now mine.
That's crazy.
He's checking. He's checking.
He stole it, dude. That's crazy.
How? For years, my machinations lay undetected.
You ruined my life? I hate you? Damn.
This is all I have.
And now you no longer have it. Had. I was about to say, and now you no longer have it, dude. Damn. Damn.
Squid, I found a problem with your island. A critical flaw. Get over here. Over here. Squid, get over here. This sign, it has the wrong number.
Dude, oh no, you don't bully him more. No, he has to switch the 1 to a 2 now. He's mad, dude.
Pretty bad week for Squid Kid overall.
Oh my
first
God.
He got arrested, and then I cyberbullied him, but it had to be done. And let me just say, there is no chance of him catching up. I even got 23 minion slots just to bury any hope he had. This spot is mine, and that's the story of how I became #1 on the potato leaderboards, and we lived happily ever after. All the loose ends finally tied together. Well, except for one thing. Oh God, there's another.
A new Jerry. Oh no.
There's another Jerry, and he's staring right at me. There's another one. There's a Jerry in the water.
No, 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 no. There's another one out there. I don't understand.
Why are they creeping?
What do you want? What do you want? There's another cherry on the bridge.
They're watching you, dude.
They've got me surrounded. I don't understand.
All right. That was funny. That was, oh, there's a second potato war. It continued? Interesting. Interesting. What'd you guys think about the video? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed my reaction to the Great Potato War, maybe I need to watch the second. I'll watch the second one if this video performs well. If you all are interested in my reaction, if you guys care and you want to see more, then let me know. By the way, I never was a Hypixel guy. For everything that I did, I would always download a mod pack and just play that mod pack. I wouldn't really play on servers. I did a little bit. I would do like the Hunger Games type shit, whatever that was called. Sometimes. There are some mini games that I played on servers. I don't know what servers though. It's been so long. It's been so long. Anyways, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know what you thought of my reaction to the Potato War. Let me know if you want more, and I will do that. You know, maybe there's more Technoblade we need to check out, and let me know if there's other Minecraft YouTubers I should check out. This was fun though. I like this video. This was good. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, make sure you all keep it fresh.